You can work for years, try to earn more, look for new sources of income. But if you don't know these 5 principles, your chances of making real money are 0. Jeff Bezos wasn't born a billionaire. In 1994, he quit his prestigious job to start a business in his garage. Amazon was just an online bookstore. 30 years later, it's the largest company in the world, and Bezos is among the top richest people in history. How did he do it? Here are 5 simple but powerful rules he used to build an empire. In this video, why most people will never get rich, how these 5 Bezos rules can change the way you think about money, what mistakes the poor make, and how to avoid them. In the middle of the video, there will be a test to show how ready you are for real wealth. And at the end, a breakdown of the test and a step-by-step plan to help you implement Bezos's principles into your life. Watch to the end, and you'll understand why 99% of people do everything wrong. Jeff Bezos has always mentally lived in the future. When he launched Amazon, no one believed in online shopping. People said, "Who's going to buy books online? It's a failure." But Bezos didn't live for today. He knew that markets develop in cycles, and if he strategized for decades ahead, success was inevitable. Most people only think about the next paycheck. They want quick money. The difference between the poor and the rich is the scale of thinking. Ordinary people are fixated on monthly expenses. Billionaires think 10 to 20 years ahead. Simple question: do you plan your life a year ahead or a decade ahead? Bezos didn't just take risks. He calculated every move. When he decided to leave his big money job, he did so not on emotion, but on a system. He asked himself one important question: if I don't give it a try, will I regret it when I'm 80? The answer was obvious. He knew that failure is temporary and missed opportunities are forever. But most people are afraid of even the slightest risk. They think, what if it doesn't work? And so never try. Bezos understood that wealth is always about risk. It's all about making the right calculations. Are you willing to take a risk for your future? Or will you regret it in 10 years? One of Bezos's most powerful strategies is that he never looked at the competition. When Amazon first started, all the online retailers were trying to copy each other. But Bezos ignored the competition. He only focused on customers. The most important single thing is to focus obsessively on the customer. The most important single thing is to be obsessed with the customer. He didn't waste time analyzing others. Instead, he asked the question, how can I give the customer what no one else is giving? That's why Amazon became the largest commerce platform in the world, and the others didn't. Most people do the opposite. They compare themselves to others instead of improving themselves. They envy, they copy, they are afraid to stand out. Focus on your path and you'll be out of the competition. People think they need to work harder. But Bezos knew it was important to work smarter. Amazon is not just a business, but an ingenious system that makes money without his input. Most people work for money. Bezos created a system that makes money automatically. Simple difference. The average person only makes money when they work. A rich person creates mechanisms that work without him. Want real wealth? Stop selling your time. Start creating systems. If you're not growing, you're dying. In business, in money, in life. Bezos never stopped learning. He was constantly analyzing trends, studying technology, looking for new ideas. If you stop learning, you stop growing. Most people stop in their development. They think that what they already know is enough. But Bezos understood. What made money yesterday may not work tomorrow. Real question. When was the last time you learned something new about money? Are you investing in knowledge that will bring you millions? If the answer is no, then you're already losing. You already know Jeff Bezos's 5 key rules. But how much of your thinking aligns with his strategy? This quiz will show you if you're ready to earn big, or if you're making mistakes that are keeping you poor. How do you take the test? I'll ask 3 key questions. Pick A, B, or C and write your answers in the comments. And at the end of the video, I'll break down your answers and show you what mistakes are keeping you from becoming rich. Question number 1. You've been given the opportunity to launch a business, but it won't make money in the first year. What will you do? A, I'll say no. I need the income right away. I can't wait. B, I will try, but if there is no profit in 6 months, I will close the project. C, I'm willing to wait 5 to 10 years if it will bring a huge return in the future. Question number 2. You might invest $50,000 in a project. It may fail, but if it shoots, it will bring in millions. What will you do? A, I'm not willing to take the risk, too scared to lose the money. B, I'll invest some of the money, but I want to keep a reserve so I don't lose it all. C, I will invest everything because I see great potential and a long-term strategy. Question number 3. You want to become rich. How do you measure your progress? A, how much money do I have right now? If I have a lot of cash, I'm rich. B, how much I have accumulated. The most important thing is stability. Accumulation gives you confidence. C, how much money is working for me while I sleep? Financial freedom is when money earns itself. Write your answers, A, B, or C, in the comments, and at the end of the video, you'll find out how much your thinking aligns with Bezos. In part 3, we'll break down the test, show you what mistakes are holding you back, and give you a final checklist for growth. Do you really think like a billionaire? We're about to find out. You've passed the test. You've made a choice. But here's the big question. Why do 99% of people never become rich? They work, they earn, they try to save, and they still get stuck. And then they look at Bezos, Musk, Buffett, and think, they were just born with money. Number. They think differently. Now we're going to break down 3 deadly mistakes the poor make that kill your financial success. Ordinary people are afraid of looking stupid. They're afraid to try new things, afraid to fail, afraid to take risks. When Bezos first launched Amazon, people mocked him. You're selling books online? Seriously? Who's even going to buy them? But he knew a key truth. The more you risk looking stupid, the better your chances of getting rich. How you lose. You're afraid of making mistakes, so you don't try at all. You think others will judge you if you fail. You choose safety over growth. How Bezos thinks. He knows, if you're not willing to look like a fool, you'll never be successful. He understands that mistakes are part of the game. He never stops because of the opinions of others. If you're afraid of looking foolish, you'll never be rich. Are you afraid to take risks because of others' opinions? Write in the comments. Money is energy, and energy loves movement. Poor people want comfort. They want stability, peace of mind, guarantees. But Bezos understood the cardinal rule of wealth. If you don't feel discomfort, then you're not growing. What do the poor do? Are afraid to change jobs, even if they are unpromising. Don't learn new skills because it's hard. Set themselves limits. I can't. It's not for me. How the rich break this cycle. They do complicated things because they know. Only complicated things make big money. They don't fear uncertainty because they understand. Growth equals getting out of your comfort zone. They don't cling to stability because they know. Stability equals stagnation. If you want to get rich, stop being afraid of change. Do you choose comfort or growth? Write in the comments. The main mistake of the poor is they think small. They dream of a new car, but not a business that will buy them 10 cars. They want to climb the career ladder, but not build their ladder. Bezos never thought small. He knew from day one. Amazon is not just a store, it's a future empire. How the poor think. They think about surviving, not thriving. They want a little more money, but they don't want to change the whole game. They're fixated on what's possible, not what's real. How billionaires think. They're not afraid to set crazy goals. They don't think about the next paycheck. They think about the next 10 years. They create their reality, not live by someone else's rules. If you dream small, your results will be small. You can keep doing the same thing and stay where you are now. Or you can start thinking like Bezos and change your financial game. Your new plan? Think 10 years ahead. Accept risks, but calculate them. Stop being afraid of the opinions of others. Step out of your comfort zone. Scale your goals. Think big. What will you change in your thinking right now? Write in the comments. Now it's time to learn the truth about your financial mindset. Are you ready for wealth? Or are you making mistakes that are keeping you from getting rich? 1. How do you plan for the future? You've been given the opportunity to launch a business, but it won't make money in the first year. If you chose A, turned it down because you need the income right away, this is the mindset of the poor. You're only thinking about short-term gains and are afraid to wait for results. Why it's bad? Wealth isn't about quick money, it's about a long-term strategy. Bezos took losses in the early years of Amazon, and now he has hundreds of billions. What to do? Start thinking in the horizon of 10 years, not 10 months. Realize that the biggest money comes with time. Are you ready to give up short-term thinking? Write in the comments. If you chose B, I'll try it, but if there's no profit in 6 months, I'll close the project. You're halfway there. You understand the importance of risk, but you're still not ready to wait for the really big money. What it means? You're looking for confirmation of success too quickly. If a project doesn't produce instant results, you abandon it. How to fix it? Give your ideas time to grow. Success comes to those who are patient. Can you wait 10 years for $1 billion? Or do you need the money right now? If you chose C, willing to wait 5 to 10 years for a huge payoff? You think like a billionaire. You understand the principle of long-term thinking. And that's the main difference between rich and poor. Why it works. Bezos was building Amazon for decades to come. He wasn't waiting for quick money. He was creating the future. You're mentally already in Bezos's league. Now it's all about action. 2. How do you handle risk? Your answer to question number 2. You might invest $50,000 in a project. It could fail, but if it fires, it could make millions. If you chose A, I'm not willing to take the risk, too scared to lose the money, you're playing defense. But there's no big money without risk. Bezos left a high-paying job to create Amazon. He could have lost everything, but he wasn't afraid of the risk because he knew it was justified. How to fix it? Start analyzing risks instead of avoiding them. Accept the fact that fear is your enemy. Are you ready to take that first risky step? If you chose B, I'll invest part of it but leave a reserve. You are a prudent investor. You understand the importance of risk, but you're still afraid of losing too much. What to do? Learn the rules of investing. Work with money as a tool. You're on the right track. All that's left is to learn how to take more confident steps. If you chose C, I'll invest everything because I see long-term potential. You're mentally already in the Billionaires Club. You realize that big money comes to those who aren't afraid to take risks. What's important to remember? Bezos took reasonable risks. The risk must be calculated. Are you ready to scale your opportunities? Then start learning about investing right now. 3. How do you measure financial success? Your answer to question number 3. You want to become wealthy. How do you measure your progress? If you chose A, how much money do I have right now? You are thinking short-term. Why is this a mistake? Money in an account does not bring wealth. Real wealth comes from systems that make money without you. How to change your mindset? Start creating assets instead of just saving money. Think about what will bring you income 10 years from now. Are you ready to go beyond your paycheck and savings? If you chose B, how much have I saved? You're cautious but still not investing. What's important to know? Capital should be working, not just lying around. Money in the bank depreciates in value. Next step? Start learning about investments. Put your money into something that generates passive income. Are you ready to take the next step to real wealth? If you chose C, how much money is working for me while I sleep? Congratulations. You realize that wealth isn't about money. It's about systems. You're already thinking like a billionaire. Now the key is to scale your strategy. Create new sources of passive income. Are you ready to build your financial empire? 1. Think long-term. 2. Don't be afraid to take risks, but calculate the risks. 3. Stop getting hung up on the opinions of others. 4. Build assets, not just work for a paycheck. 5. Learn every day. Knowledge equals money. Which point is the hardest to apply? Write it down in the comments. Do you want to learn more about money, investing, and secrets of billionaires? Subscribe to Monetra. It's your personal guide to the world of big money. We break down the strategies of the rich. We show you specific steps to help you get rich. We give you knowledge you won't find anywhere else. Subscribe right now.